Hey and howdy everyone, it's Jeannie with Paper Pixie Ink. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing with you a album that I made. I made this album using Graphic 45's Charmed collection. So I used one of the 8x8 paper packs and then one of the 12x12 patterns and solids. I also got the chipboard pieces as well as the 3x4 and 4x6 journaling cards. Now, I didn't really use a lot of the journaling cards in this album, but this album is going to be one that I'm going to put up on my Etsy shop. So all of the pieces that I didn't use, chipboard pieces, as well as the journaling cards and other pieces that I had left over, will be included with the sale. So let's dive into this. This is the cover. I just used some kind of, I don't even know what you call this stuff, but I had it in my collection. I think I got it last year or the year before from Michael's. And I just kind of cut, pieces out and stuck them down. These little webs I actually created from an image file that I had and die cut on my Cricut. And then I didn't have any purple or orange glitter paper, so I actually used some of my Spectrum Noir alcohol ink markers to color those in. I just used white, I guess iridescent glitter paper for that. And then I also die cut a couple of extra little accent pieces and colored those in as well. These die cuts here, this one and this one and this one, were all from scrapbook.com. And these two flowers are actually from Wild Orchid Crafts. And then this one I think is a little birdie one, but it was in my stash. It's white. I just colored it with my, again, with my Spectrum Noir alcohol ink markers. I did add a couple jewels here and there. These are the Pink Fresh ones. I will link those in the description below as well. For the binding, I just wrapped the whole album. I don't know if you can really see it, but I wrapped the whole album in a couple long strips of lace, kind of lace ribbon, I guess, and used those as my ties. So, and they're just tied in a bow on the side. And then for my spine, I did this. This is one of the chipboard pieces, and I just used a couple of ring attachments and put some kind of black chain on it. And then I added a little, one of my die cuts that I had created on my Cricut to add a little bit of extra. And then my back, I kept fairly simple. I used another couple of those die cuts from my Cricut, and this is another one of the chipboard pieces, and then these are just another two of the gems from Pink Fresh. So, getting into the album. This one's really chunky. I didn't mean to make it quite so chunky. I meant to make it chunky, but not this chunky. So when you open it up, the front cover, I have some tuck pockets, so I ended up making probably way more than I really needed, but I made a lot of little inserts and photo mats and tags and whatnot. So there's tons, tons and tons and tons, and some of them are, ones that open. So there is a lot. Like a lot of space in here for photos and journaling, because some of my, so obviously you can journal on the backs of these or the insides, but some of the tags that I created, I also just used some of the cardstock that I had left over from making some of the other elements and used those to make what can be used for journaling as well. And then this pops open, and it looks just like this. So this paper was just some coordinating solid colored cardstock that I had in my stash. I want to say, I think it's from Paper Tray Ink, I think. So that just closes, and then all of this stuff that goes in these little pockets here help hold that closed. On this side, this is just a cut apart from the collection, and then this is a die cut that I had in my stash. And then this opens, it is magnetized. So again, more of that same cardstock. This pops open, so you have all this space and this here. And then this is another pocket. So there is a whole bunch more things in it. So you have lots and lots and lots of space. And then of course there are 4 pages in here, and each one is a pocket page. So more space there as well. So this just pops open. Again, this is a pseudo pocket, and it has a whole bunch of items in it. And then this slides out, so this is a slightly larger component, and it just slides in and out like this. And that helps hold this page closed, and then you have all of this space in here as well. So lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of space. All right, so these are pockets as well. So when you pop these out, so you have a pocket here and you have a pocket here, and this pocket here helps hold this flap closed. So this opens up and you have all of this space as well. So, and again, you have lots and lots and lots of different tags and mats and whatnot. And again, another one of these. So this page is a little bit more simplistic. So this actually pops open, but it is a magnetized piece, so it comes off. It's magnetized on the back to attach to here, and it's magnetized to stay closed as well. And then these just pop open just like this. You have plenty of space in here as well. And again, this just holds that closed. And then this component, this is the chipboard piece. So essentially all it is the frame is attached to one side and the insert for the frame is attached to the other. And between the two of them, they hold the page closed. It's kind of neat. And then these are kind of some pseudo pop-up elements, and they just open up like that. So you have all of this space on both of them as well. And then again, a couple of chipboard components just to kind of add a little bit more detail. And then that pops closed just like that. This one has 3 inserts in it just because these pages didn't really have as much as some of the others. So I had some extra, so we made some extra inserts. So when you flip the page over, this page is just magnetized closed. So it's pretty basic. You do have this space here as well as the space here. And then this is just a very large pocket. I used, I can't remember who makes this punch. It may have been Martha Stewart. I've had it forever, to kind of create the fence look. And then again, it has a whole bunch of mats and tags and journaling spots and whatnot. These two, they're pretty basic. They're smaller pockets, so you can insert little small tags or whatnot. So I have a few here for you, and then this just opens up like this, and then this opens like this. So this page actually has quite a bit of real estate for adding photos and whatnot. And then you have these little tuck spots as well. And again, you have another, insert as well. So this is a little flap here. It goes like this. There's nothing to hold it closed, but it's a fairly heavy component anyway. And then this just pulls out, so this can be used as a mat. This is one of the few journaling cards that I actually use, that and the one on the front cover. So that just goes in like that. So you do have all of this space here, and then this just opens up by a bow, and you have all of this space here. These are quite thick. They are magnetized. These are a couple of the chipboard pieces. So these have 4 magnets across here to hold these closed fairly solidly. And then you have all of these. These are 3x3 spaces. So you have quite a bit of space there. And each one of these is essentially the same. So you have all of this space. Again, lots and lots of space. And this one as well. So you can get quite a bit in there. You can do a lot of journaling to go with the photos, because it's never a good idea to, you know, really necessarily put photos against each other. And then this is the back, the inside back cover. These are just a couple of the cut aparts from the collection. I did ink the edges of pretty much everything, I think, so to kind of blend everything so there wasn't like the white core showing. So these are little tuck spots, so you can, if you want, tuck photos in here. This is one of the chipboard pieces, and again a couple more of the gems from Pink Fresh, and this just opens like this. And then it is a very large, these are large enough to put a 4x6 photo on with this as a mat. So there's lots and lots of space to be had here. So that is the album. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, if you're interested in seeing more, don't forget to click on that subscribe button. And again, I will be getting this listed hopefully sometime soon into my Etsy shop. So if you're interested, please just let me know. You can reach out to me. My email address is on my YouTube channel. So until next time, thanks everyone.